Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a world that has captivated millions. A world of magic, friendship, and the eternal battle between good and evil. That's right, we're exploring the magical world of Harry Potter. Whether you're a die-hard Potterhead or just curious about what makes this series so special, you've come to the right place. So how did this global phenomenon begin? It all started in the mind of J.K. Rowling. On a delayed train trip from Manchester to London in 1990, the idea for a young boy who discovers he is a wizard simply fell into her head. Over the next 5 years, she meticulously planned out the 7-book series, creating a rich tapestry of characters, lore, and magical rules. The first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone in the US, was published in 1997 after facing numerous rejections. Little did anyone know, it was the start of something truly legendary. The story, as we all know, follows Harry Potter, an orphan living a miserable life with his non-magical relatives, the Dursleys. On his 11th birthday, his world is turned upside down when he receives a letter from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. He discovers he's not just a wizard, but a famous one, known as the Boy Who Lived. He survived an attack by the dark wizard Lord Voldemort, who tragically murdered his parents. This single event sets the stage for an epic 7-year journey. At Hogwarts, Harry finds what he's always longed for, a true home and loyal friends. He meets the brilliant and steadfast Hermione Granger and the kind-hearted, ever-loyal Ron Weasley. Together, this golden trio becomes inseparable, navigating the challenges of school, teenage life, the growing threat of Voldemort's return. Their friendship is the absolute heart of the series, a powerful force that often proves to be more potent than any spell. Let's talk about the setting, because Hogwarts is more than just a school. It's a character in itself. Sprawling, ancient castle filled with moving staircases, talking portraits, and countless secrets. It's a place of wonder and danger where students are sorted into one of 4 houses: Gryffindor for the brave, Hufflepuff for the loyal, Ravenclaw for the wise, and Slytherin for the ambitious. Each house has its own distinct culture and history, adding another layer of depth to the school's social dynamics. And who could forget iconic locations like the Great Hall with its enchanted ceiling, the mysterious Forbidden Forest, or the thrilling Quidditch pitch where students fly on broomsticks in a high-stakes magical sport. The magic system in Harry Potter is another key to its charm. It's both whimsical and structured. We have charms, transfigurations, potions, and the dark arts. Spells range from the practical, like Lumos, to create light, to the more complex, like the Patronus charm, which conjures a guardian of pure positive energy. This system feels tangible, with specific wand movements and incantations. It makes the magic feel like a skill that can be learned and mastered, which is incredibly appealing. We also learn about magical creatures, from majestic hippogriffs and loyal owls to terrifying dementors and giant spiders. This rich biodiversity adds to the feeling that this is a fully realized, living world. But the Harry Potter series is much more than just spells and magical creatures. At its core, it's a story about profound themes. It explores the nature of love, loss, and sacrifice. It shows that our choices, not our abilities, define who we truly are. This is a central message personified by Harry himself, who constantly chooses the right path, even when it's the hardest. The series also tackles complex issues like prejudice and discrimination, particularly through the lens of blood purity, where some wizards look down on those with non-magical heritage. This struggle for equality and acceptance resonates deeply, making the story relevant far beyond its fantasy setting. The antagonist, Lord Voldemort, is one of literature's most iconic villains. His quest for immortality and power at any cost makes him a terrifying and formidable foe. But he's not just a one-dimensional evil character. His backstory, revealed throughout the series, shows a tragic and twisted path that led him to become the monster he is. The conflict between Harry and Voldemort is a classic tale of light versus darkness, but it's the personal connection between them that makes it so compelling. The supporting cast is just as memorable. We have the wise and enigmatic headmaster Albus Dumbledore, a mentor figure with a complicated past. There's the stern, but ultimately brave, Severus Snape, whose true loyalties are a source of constant debate and a heartbreaking final reveal. Characters like the quirky Luna Lovegood, the courageous Neville Longbottom, and the entire Weasley family add so much warmth, humor, and heart to the narrative.
Ow.
Each character feels real with their own strengths, flaws, and personal journeys. The impact of Harry Potter on popular culture is impossible to overstate. It reignited a love for reading in an entire generation, turning millions of kids and adults into passionate bookworms. The midnight book releases were massive cultural events, with fans lining up for hours dressed as their favorite characters. The story's success spawned a blockbuster film franchise, a hit stage play, theme parks, and a whole universe of spin-off material. It created a global community of fans who continue to celebrate the world, write fan fiction, and discuss theories to this day. The series has become a modern myth, a shared story that connects people across different ages and backgrounds. Even now, years after the final book was published, the magic endures. People revisit the books and films for comfort, for nostalgia, and for the timeless lessons they contain. The story teaches us about the power of friendship, the importance of courage, and that even in the darkest of times, light can be found if one only remembers to turn on the light. It's a world that feels like home, a place we can always return to when we need a little bit of magic in our lives. So what's your favorite part of the Harry Potter universe? Is it a particular character, a spell, or a moment that stuck with you? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read your thoughts. The wizarding world is vast, and we've only just scratched the surface today. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay magical.